What's up guys, in this video we're going to cover one of the most successful Shopify store called Casper. They're selling matrices and stuff, and in this video you're going to get some advices that you can apply to your Shopify store to increase your conversion rate and how much revenue you generate from it. So the first thing that you can learn from this brand, and this is huge, is how they're increasing their average order value. They're relying heavily on upsells, cross sells and bundling, and this is one of the most important things that you should do if you want to increase the profit margin of your store. On their product page on the right side, you can see they have this bundle feature. You can just click on this thing and you add this whole bundle. And a really good thing and important thing about this is that you can see there's an old price of the bundling which is crossed, and then you have a new price right beside it, which basically tells your customers that if they buy a bundle, they're going to essentially save and get something more out of this deal. So this is super important, and you can see how they're heavily emphasizing this one. They have it above default, and when you click it like this, you add this whole set to the cart and it's just like seamless. It helps a lot with increasing the AOV. The next thing that you can learn from this brand is how they are decreasing the perceived cost of their customers when they're buying their product. So this is a little bit more expensive products. It's $800, and you can see just below the add to cart, they have this thing which is called the CTA anchoring, which communicates that they can pay in the installments. So starting from only $73 per month, they can get this item and pay it in installments, which essentially tells their customer that it's just going to be way less painful from them to buy this product, which reduces the friction a lot and helps increasing the conversion rate. And this is especially important if you're selling some expensive products like they do. The next thing that they're doing is that you can see once again they have their old price crossed, then they have the new price. But what most of you guys don't do at all is having this small box which says you save, and then you say what is the amount that they're saving. And by communicating this, your customers don't have to calculate how much they're going to save, and this will help with increasing the conversion rate because you're just being way more upfront. You're showing them how much they're going to save when buying this deal. So it's not a coincidence that they're doing all these things around the add to cart, and that's because they want to decrease that perceived cost of their customers, so it just feels way less painful for them to buy their product. So very important thing. Then the next thing, and this is once again very important if you're selling an expensive product, they have a customer support. They have this box which says got a question. Then you have a phone number which you can call and get an answer from their customer support. And what's also really good is that they have the image of their customer support, which brings that human touch to the product page, and it feels like you really have somebody to help you with making your decision. If you didn't have this image, it would just like feel too generic and it wouldn't give that human touch. So for that reason, this is very important if you are selling some expensive product. If you're not selling expensive product, it doesn't really matter. But in this case, they really want to show that it's not going to cost that much and that they can have full support. The next thing we have here is their trust seals, just a little bit below default. And once again, this is decreasing the perceived cost. You have this free no contact delivery, risk-free trial. You have 10-year limited warranty. So they're communicating their trust signals and their customers can place the order seamlessly. Then below default, you have the features and the benefits of this product. Then you have the social proof here. And then once again, they're, as I mentioned, trying to increase their AOV as much as possible. Just here, this is the upsell. The upsell is when you try to sell some more expensive product on this product page. So you are right now viewing this one. But if you upgrade for only $500, you're going to get a little bit better version, which is this one. You can just click on it and it will direct you to that product page where you can continue with your purchase of the premium version, right? So if you're selling something and you have a premium version of that, you should try to upsell because a portion of people will buy that one, and for that reason you always want to have that option to increase your AOV. Then we have all these reviews and stuff, just like casual things that most of you guys probably have. Then on the bottom, once again, they have their trust seals. And let's see how their cart page look like. So when I add this product to the cart, let's see what we get. We have this cart drawer. And once again, you can see how they're heavily relying on the upsells and all these things. It doesn't even show what's the image of the product that's added to the cart. It says which variant and which size. I would recommend you to go with this one. This is like some kind of advanced technique. You can try it out, But initially, what I really advise you to have is these upsells, because these upsells in the cart drawer will help you a lot with increasing your AOV and therefore your profit margin. You can just click on any of these and it will be added to the cart. Let's see. So you see, it's added very seamless way. And let's go to the cart to see how the cart page look like. And on their cart page, once again, they're relying on the cross sells and all these things that will help them increase their AOV even further. And it makes sense because if you're buying mattresses, you want to try to sell them pillows, you want to try to sell them other things that will help them complete their bedding, right? So they have done exceptional job on that. On the right side, you can see just below the proceed to the checkout button, we once again are communicating these trust seals constantly during the customer journey. You're communicating that the delivery is free, that there's 10-year warranty, that there is a risk-free trial. So they have an exceptional offer and they're communicating that constantly throughout their customer journey. And most of you guys have a very good offer and you don't communicate it at all, which is exactly the same as you don't have a good offer. So have a good offer and communicate it. Try to reduce the friction as much as possible and try to increase your AOV, because one of the biggest problems for the e-commerce stores is the low profit margin, and increasing your AOV is one of the best ways to increase your profit margin. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you'd like to get my free trainings on improving your conversion rate and decreasing your cost per new customer, check the link down below and watch the next video that I have on this end screen.